Go. Hello guys, what's going on? It's me, Alex, one of your favorite YouTubers out there. Hopefully I'm one of those favorites YouTubers that you follow or you like. I know I have not been posting much about what's going on in the job in regards to my job search. So this week it's a special video. I'm happy to be sharing this with you guys, but I'm gonna be talking about my first like the very first job offer that I got. Yes, I got a job offer. So you'll get to hear from the very beginning, since the last, yeah, you'll get to hear the whole experience, you know, like the whole experience in my first job offer for a developing job. Yep. So make sure you stick around, watch this video, and hey, like, give me a solid. Actually, like I don't really ask a lot of things from you guys, but if somehow people are having trouble finding my videos, I've been telling people to go look at my videos, but I don't know, for some reason they're not showing up on YouTube. So if you can just do me the favor, or just maybe like liking the video, or maybe go like one of my old videos or something, because for some reason like the YouTube algorithm, it's not picking up, and my videos are being hidden for some reason. I don't know how it works, but I don't know, maybe like if you guys like it, I swear people are telling me like they cannot find my videos, so I have to send them the exact link, you know, I have to copy the link and send it to them, because otherwise they cannot find them. I don't know, it's strange. Again, like I'm not making money out of these videos, but it just sucks, you know, like if someone asks me like, hey, like, where's your videos, and they cannot find them, unless they can only find them if I give them the link, which kind of sucks. But anyways, let me tell you about my first job offer, because that's what you probably want to watch, want to listen to. So I'll tell you all about it. It was actually 3 weeks, probably three. Yeah, it was like 3 weeks after coding bootcamp graduation, so like around early April. I'm doing my own thing, you know, like I normally throw some headphones on and just start coding, just start like doing things, and I get a call, which is kind of strange. Like you don't really get calls from recruiters right away. Like normally you get emails, but yeah, I got a call. This girl named Jacqueline Smith. Yep, I'm sharing the name. So yeah, her name is Jacqueline Smith from Roper Technologies. Calls me and she's just like, hey, I just noticed that you are like looking for opportunities and you have experience using React, something else, and something else. Would you be interested in a position as a software engineer for Roper Technologies? Roper Technologies, I didn't know it, but it's a well-known company, I guess, like established, pretty good company. So I was like, yeah, I'm down, like let's do it, like I'm interested. And she mentioned the compensation for this position was gonna be $60 an hour. $60 an hour. I don't know about you guys, but $60 an hour, it sounds really good. So I was like, yeah, I'm down. Let's do the interview. So I asked her, what should I do for the interview? How's it gonna work? And she said like, okay, so we're gonna have a Google Hangouts call next Tuesday, and you'll get to meet my manager, and we'll go from there. And I was like, okay, cool. That sounds normal. Sounds cool. Like, let's do it. So, yeah, it comes Tuesday. Actually, I think I told you guys, but we have a meeting. I have like a career coach, meaning that, you know, Hack Reactor provided me a career coach that I meet regularly every week, and we talk about my progress, what have I been doing, how many companies did I apply, what went well, what did not go well, and yeah, it's really cool. You know, like they're basically like I mean, I don't want to say my babysitters, but they're basically making sure I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing to be successful, which it's great. So before the interview, I'm talking to my coach, and I'm telling her like what's going on, and she's like, okay, cool. So no worries, like we'll meet up in 2 hours. Your interview is only 30 minutes, so I'll see you in 30 minutes. So I'm a little nervous for the interview, so I dressed up just in case, because you know, like if you're interviewing or online, like Zoom, Google Hangouts, any kind of those interviews, I'll really recommend for you, if you're interviewing right now, to make sure you look okay, just in case. I mean, don't go like extra, you know, you don't have to wear a suit, but at least like some shirt like this, or maybe like a jacket in case, because like the worst thing, like, I mean, imagine, right, like they told you like, oh, we're gonna have a Google Hangouts call, you don't need to have your camera on. So they say you don't need to have your camera on, but imagine they turn it on, right? Like imagine there's 4 people with their cameras on. Are you gonna be the only person without a camera on? That's super strange. So yeah, my tip for you, my tip for you is to always be dressed up for the interview, regardless if he's online or not, just in case. Be just one of those things, right? Like, just in case. So for this call, I was dressed up. I was ready to go, and then this girl Jacqueline Smith tells me that interview is gonna be over Google Hangouts, but we're gonna be using chat. Never again, just because it was my third week during Hack Reactor. I mean, my third week after Hack Reactor, I didn't know how like interviews work in tech, so I was like, okay, cool. So she started sending me questions on chat. She's basically asking me questions like, so I don't have them. Like, I should probably have them. Actually, give me a second. I might be able to find them. Let me, if I scroll up, let me see. I apologize. I'm looking at my computer. I'm scrolling. I feel like I'm too close to the camera, and I'll probably look ugly, but it's okay. Cool. All right, perfect. All right, I'm gonna read some of the questions that she asked. So let me just move this over here, just because. Yeah, that might work out better. Cool. All right, I'll read you some of the questions that she asked. So she asked, okay, are you currently employed? Nope, I'm not currently employed. Would you be able to work 20 to 40 hours of your time with Roper Technologies? I was like, yes, of course. Okay, what qualities and skills what qualities and skills do you think a software engineer needs to have? Again, all these questions are being asked over chat. So she's just sending me the questions over chat and I'm supposed to be responding. So I'm typing like crazy. I'm just like, let's go. You know, like I'm trying to respond really quickly. I'm sorry that I'm sounding I don't know if I went too excited right now. I'm sorry. Like, I feel like I'm going crazy. But I just remember the interview really well. And I was just excited, energized, just responding to questions. And then she's like asking, how do you work and collaborate with project managers and software developers? Tell me how you proceed with your final handoff process. I have to look the question up, actually. I'll Google it because I didn't know what a final handoff is. And then she asked me, what kind of technologies are you comfortable with? How do you meet up deadlines? Can you please describe the way you troubleshoot applications? What is the programming language you feel more comfortable with? This is a good question, actually. She asked me, how do you know about, what? It's a weird question. I mean, I looked it up, but it's just weird. It says, what do you know about object-oriented programming, and what is the relationship to object relational mapping? I forgot. Yeah, I looked that question up. I was just honestly, there was a moment that I was just copy and pasting answers from online, and all the answers were there. Then she asked me, what obstacles have you faced while creating applications? Then she asked me, please describe what is your favorite. Please describe if you have used Agile, and what are some of the procedures you follow. What do you like about it? And a couple more questions. Oh yeah, this is a good one too. What are the first things you will check in a legacy code to get familiar with? So, you know, like, she's asking me like good questions. Like, okay, how would you go about like reading legacy code and start working from it? Yes, basically. Then she asked me, okay, Alex, I'm going to the last questions. Then she asked me, how do you stay up to date with changes in technology? For example, do you ever attend seminars or sign up for courses or work in open source projects? So, you know, like, they all sound legit questions. And she lied to me. She basically said like that's sort of the last questions, and then she's like, oh, actually, I have a couple more questions coming up. And then she asked me, tell me about the time you completed great work under pressure. Tell me about your experience working remotely. What do you feel is important to make sure things get done? And how would you deal with disagreements in your team? And okay, then she said like, okay, we're done with all these questions. I just have, oh my god, did she ask me a couple more questions? Then she's like she's like, so we just have 5 or 10 more minutes to go. I'm gonna ask you a couple more questions. They're behavioral. I feel like all the questions were kind of behavioral, but she said like there were some behavioral questions. So she said, okay, what are your career aspirations? What type of software engineer do you aspire to be? How? And then she asked me at the end, okay, how much are you requesting to get per hour if you get hired? It's strange again because she said I was gonna get paid $60 an hour. But yeah, I replied to all these questions. A lot of the questions, like I said, I was Googling the questions and I was just copying pasting code and just typing like crazy. Cool. Then she sent me the job description. And okay, I'm sorry. I'm reading everything she sent. She sent a lot of things. Everything was over chat again. Everything was over chat. I might actually throw some screenshots here for you guys to see this crazy interview that I had. Alright, then she said, anyway, if you're hired at the end of this briefing, you will need to go training and work remotely. Because this is a remote position, you will have to track your hours online. The working hours are flexible. You get to choose when you work your hours as long as you're meeting your 20 to 40 hours a week, and you're gonna be compensated at $60 an hour. But she said while training, you're gonna be receiving $35 an hour, and payment is gonna be a weekly check, or it can be direct deposit. And I was like, okay, cool, I feel like I know everything, so what's going on? And then she's like, Alex, can you please hang on? I would like to bring the manager to speak to you. Again, the interview was supposed to be 30 minutes. I had my career coach waiting for me to go over something else, but the interview went a little bit longer. So it went a little bit longer, and I'm hanging tight. I'm messaging and slacking my career coach, telling her hey, this is what's going on. Can you give me 30 more minutes? I'm getting an interview, and I'm telling her that I'm interviewing over chat. My career coach replies, and she's like, oh my god, that's strange. I guess this person is being lazy and does not wanna she's being lazy right now and just sending your questions. And then she's like, oh, you know what? She might have multiple people being interviewed at the same time, and she's just throwing the questions to imagine she just scheduled one meeting with 4 people at the same time, and she's just throwing the questions to all of us, and because we're taking time to respond, she gets to interview 4 people at the same time, 5, 6, 10, I don't know how many, but you get the point, right? She's not doing a phone interview, which takes she can only focus on one thing at a time, so she's multitasking. And so I'm hanging on. It's 20 minutes, and then I'm basically, the manager jumps in, and she's asking me oh, Alex, I went over the questions, and I just have a couple more things to do. I just have a couple more questions for you. Are you willing to start next week? Yeah, I'm down. I'll start next week. Let's do it. And then he asked, okay, Alex, I don't want to congratulate you. What? I will not congratulate you yet, but you seem to be a really good fit for the position. Can you please wait 20 minutes while we make a decision? They're making a decision on the spot, and I'm just tripping out. I'm just dude, I'm telling my career coach, I'm hey, they're making a decision on the spot. I might get a job right now. That's so random. That's so strange. I have not talked to the manager in face, and he's just going over my questions that I got from Google and paste it. What the hell is going on? I was about to cuss, but I did not, just in case there's a little kid coming or something watching the video. I don't want Google to say, I don't want YouTube saying your videos are not appropriate for kids. But yeah, I did not cuss, so that's good. But yeah, I'm just tripping out. I don't know what's happening because they're offering me a job on the spot, and they're saying can you please hang on 20 minutes? It's 11:15. I reply, you want me to stand by? Then she's like, yes, please stand by while we inform you about the decision. I replied, sounds good. Sounds good at 11:20, and then I reply again at 11:54. I was like, hey, Jacqueline, would you like me to stand by, or what should I do? Then she's like, Alex, please hang on. We just need a couple more minutes, and then congratulations, due to your level of expertise and working with the skills. What? No, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm reading this correctly, but it says, due to your level of expertise and your working skills, the company. This is weird. The company Roper Technologies That's weird. The company Roper Technologies. Normally you say Roper Technologies or the company, but it's just they said the company Roper Technologies has decided to hire you as one of our software engineers, and you are now being offered to be part of Roper Technologies Inc. And we hope you make a decision today so we can get you on board within the next days. And then she sent me the job description, and then she sent me like a package compensation. I replied, great news. I replied, great news. I'm a little bit surprised. When do you need everything by? Thanks again. Just because I was like, dude, what's happening? But again, also, given the fact that I interviewed, I guess probably should have said this before, but before my interview, they wanted me to confirm my address because they wanted to confirm my address for, I don't know why, like maybe like the location or something. So yeah, I mean, when they asked me about my address, I confirmed it. It was in my resume in either way, so I confirmed my address. And then she said, and then when would you need everything by? Thanks again. And she's like, oh, Alex, we have everything that we need at this moment. You just need to sign a offer letter stating that you agree to all the terms in the contract. Please read this carefully and send it over. So the offer letter was just an offer letter. You know, like there was nothing weird about it. It just basically it was a 1-page contract saying like, I, Alex Avila, I agree to work at Roper Technologies at the rate of $60 an hour, 35 while training, and I'll be doing all the job descriptions. So, you know, like I just signed it. I was like, dude, like whatever, I'll sign it. Like this is so weird. Let me sign let me send the job offer. I send it back to them. The next day, this is what she said. Good morning, Alex. Your employment letter was received. Thank you so much for sending it over. Please print out this letter and read this carefully. We need your confirmation. We need you to confirm your address in order for you to receive a check so you can go ahead and proceed and buy the equipment needed for the job. What? She's about to send me a check? I didn't reply. Yeah, I didn't reply. I don't know why I didn't reply. I don't know. Like maybe I got busy with something else. Maybe something happened. But then she sent me another message like 2 hours later. It says, good morning, Alex. Please be aware that HR is yet to receive an agree of your. Please be aware that HR is yet to receive your signed offer letter in order for you to receive. Because first they sent me like a page agreeing that I was okay with receiving a job offer. Yeah, I was weird. First they sent me like just like an email confirming that I was okay working with them, and they actually wanted an official offer letter. And then, but this is what she said. Good morning, Alex. Please be aware that HR is yet to receive your signed offer letter. However, we have proceeded and oh my god, I'm sorry for it. However, we have proceeded and we have expedited a check so you can go ahead and buy the equipment for the job. The check will be delivered to your address by today evening. So like in 24 hours I got a check. It's gonna be sent via FedEx. Here's the tracking number. Please let us know as soon as you have the check. I replied, oh, just check on my reply. I'm sorry, Jacqueline. Am I receiving a check today? He's like, yes, great, yes, Alex. You are going to be receiving a check, so please proceed to deposit the check in your bank account. When you're done making the check deposit, take a picture of the deposit and send it to me for record purpose. Let me know if you have any questions. And I replied, I was like, wait, am I sending a check? Am I receiving a? No, yes, that's what it said. Wait, I'm confused. What? I'm confused. I said that. Wait, I'm confused. Am I getting a check, or do I have to send a check? When do I need to deposit? So Alex, she's replying, Alex, I'm apologize again for the. Let me clarify. You're receiving a check for you to buy an equipment, and then she sent me like a list of all the equipment that I need to buy. Yeah, she sent me like a list of all the equipment. I don't have the freaking like. It's just an attachment. I don't want to download it right now. But I remember like they wanted me to buy like a MacBook, like a MacBook Pro. They wanted me to buy like a printer. They wanted me to buy like a bunch of random crap. It was strange again. Like I was like, okay, and this is the check that I got. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you guys see it? Whoop. I don't know if it says right here. There you go. Oh my god, my camera is not focusing. Yes. Office supplies. And this is the company that sent it over. This is the amount. Like, so they sent me a check for $6,500 in the next day. So obviously, like I'm tripping out. I'm just like, dude, what is up with these people? Like they're so random, they're so weird. This obviously seems super sketchy. So I went to the bank, and I'm gonna be honest. Like I was super embarrassed because I didn't want the bank to know that I was being scammed. You know, like there's hopefully she's not watching this video, but there's this really cute girl that works in my bank at Chase, and she's like my crush. You know, like she's like my crush, my banker crush, whatever you call it. Like yeah, like I guess out of all the banks that I've been to, she's my crush, and she was there, and I was just like, oh my god, I don't want to sound like the guy who's getting a scam. So I went to the bank, and I'm gonna tell you something about myself. I'm pretty smooth, like I'm pretty good with words. So I went to the bank and I said like, hey, how you guys doing? So I'm a software engineer. I do a lot of freelance work. Yep, smart. I said I do a lot of freelance work, and I have a client that would like me to complete some work prior to, you know, like they want me to complete they want me to complete some work, and this is what they sent me in order for me to complete the work. I don't want to start working in their application until I know this check is legit, because it does not seem like it's a real check, you know. Way better than saying like, hey guys, I got a job, I'm super excited, I want to catch this check, you know. So I told the girl, like, can you make sure this check is real, because I'm not gonna work for these people, I'm not gonna make their application until I know I have money on the bank to cash this check. So the girl, I mean, I got some points, you know, like, because she was like, oh, you make applications? And I was like, yeah, I make applications. And then she's like, oh, that's really cool, you know, like I wish I knew had a code. And we talked for a minute and blah 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 blah. And she checked this account, and this company has been sending checks to a lot of people. They're all for the same amount. They're all for office supplies. Like I guess she checked here that all this memo, like this account, they've been sending a lot of checks to people, and they're basically saying to people that they have office supply shops. And so she told me that this check was not valid and I shouldn't cash it. And I was like, okay, cool. I wanted to make sure, so you know, like it's not a big deal. I just wanted to make sure, like it's not. I don't want to start working for these people unless I receive actual cash. And they're like, okay, well, cool, no problem. So I left, and yeah, they keep bugging. Like this girl Jacqueline Smith kept bugging me like every single day. Like not every single day. For like a day, she was like, hey Alex, have you cashed the check? Alex, please let me know once you have cashed the check. And I knew this was a joke. So I started basically asking her crazy questions. So I went to her LinkedIn, and I realized that she has worked in some companies. So I asked her, like, I was like, hey Jacqueline, my friend has an interview at LFP Financial, and he would like to know if he can get a reference. I noticed that you work in LFP Financial. Can you please put a word for him? And she was just stripped out, and she's like, oh, I don't know what you mean. And I was like, oh, well, you work at LP Financial. Can you please refer my friend, or do you have anyone in the company that might be able to put a good word for him? And then she's like, oh, yeah. She's like, yeah, definitely. But can you please let me know about the check first? Because I'm at work right now, and I don't want to talk about anything else in regards to what? She's like, yeah, I'm happy to do that, but I don't want to talk about anything else at this moment because I'm at work, and I just want to talk about things related to the job. Alright, cool. So I figured there was something going on. I just kept bugging them, and I was like, hey, like they say, like they're telling me the amount is too large. They're telling me the large is too large for the bank. Can you please send me to? Can you please break it into a couple checks? And then she's like, what? This is weird. No, she didn't say this is weird, but she's like, it's like, hey, the check is valid. Please use the ATM. And I said like, oh, the ATM is broken. Can you please send a couple checks? You know, like break it out into pieces. And she's like, okay, I'll give you a call tomorrow so we are able to proceed and let you know about the check. Blah 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 blah. So I keep messing with these people, and they figure out like I was basically, you know, like I was just messing with them. I asked her again. I was like, "Hey, Jacqueline, my friend is interviewing tomorrow. Can you please put a word for him? It will mean the world." She didn't reply. Then I said like, "Hey, any updates? Any updates? When do I start?" Oh, no. This is when I started messing with these people, and they got mad. I said like, "Hey, I'm gonna." It's like, "Hey, I'm not gonna use the check, but I'm gonna go to Best Buy and I'm gonna buy everything from Best Buy." And she's like, "No, please do not go to Best Buy. Please cash the check before." I don't know. Like, I don't even know how they were trying to scam me. Like I was actually upset because not about the scam. I'm just curious. What are they doing? You know, like I actually wanted to know. I don't get it. You know, like they're sending me a check. I wanted to know what will happen. You know, like I mean, I know what's gonna cash it. But if please actually on the comments. I mean, I'm almost done with this video. If you have any idea what was gonna be the next step, please let me know. I'm actually really curious. I'm thinking that probably once they would have cashed a check, right? Like, I mean, I would have $6,000. They probably wouldn't make me buy their equipment. You know, maybe like, maybe like, that's what I probably would have done, you know? I mean, I'm not saying like I want to scam people, but if I'm giving checks to people, I'll probably tell them like something like, "Hey, go to this website and buy all the equipment from this website." Or I have no idea, but you know, like that's basically super strange that they're sending checks. I talked to my career coach. She was weirded out as well because it's just strange. But yeah, that's my first job offer. It did not go the best, but you know, like you learn from it. You learn that people are trying to scam you. It's just weird that they're trying to scam people. I'll see if I can share some screenshots on the video so it makes so you guys get to follow it. I'll definitely be leaving Jacqueline Smith's LinkedIn here, so you guys can go look her up and making sure that if she calls you, just be like, "Dude, I don't want to do business with you, Jacqueline. You suck." I mean, I'm just kidding. Jacqueline might be like the best person ever, but you know, she's trying to scam me. But alright. Anyways, that's all I have for this week. Yeah, you got to hear my whole experience, my first job offer. I don't know if I count it as a job offer, but I mean, I had an interview, right? I got to practice some questions. It went super bad, but that is my first job offer. Thank you for watching this video, guys. Again, please like it, just because I don't want YouTube to be carrying my videos in the back while other people making like memes or making like cat videos are going up. You know, I feel like my contributions have been pretty nice. You know, I've been contributing with some good videos. So if you can like it or leave a comment, that'd be pretty sick. Alright guys, thank you so much again. Appreciate it, and hopefully I'll have a couple updates for you guys maybe in a week. Alright.